You got knocked around a bit. Okay, let's be your motivation. Sweet. All right. I'm doing fine. I mean, I miss getting my training on my days off and stuff like I was doing. But out of like what the 6 games I've closed, I didn't technically blow the save, but I just didn't get to save it. I ended up getting taken out before I could. But with how dominant my first 3 or 4 games are, my ERA barely moves from giving up runs. God, how long are we in? 13th? Alright. Not as bad as my one game. Not in this. I don't know if I had one in Road to the Show, but franchise mode, I went till fucking 20 innings, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I couldn't hit a ball, and they couldn't hit it.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay
on
the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Can't even make the most out of my bonuses. I feel like being a closing pitcher, they would have to give you some extra stuff. How are you going to get your stats up if you're only pitching like a few games? Because they make it feel like your team will always be constantly winning.
And he goes down on strikes for the
He is so pissed. He's like, the beard, it didn't help.
Striding into the box, David Ryu. He got on top of one. And was
I think he's looking at like, didn't I face you as a starter? Yeah, they put me here now.
One out, nobody on.
It's been my life.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. The 1-2.
All right, just let it go by. Maybe it was a blur to him.
At the plate, Michael Washington. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch.
He was waiting for it. I was trying to throw him off. A fastball to start. I rarely do that now. Always knuckleballs, man. Nothing but knuckles.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Struck him out, and the ball game is over.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
Yeah, we're increasing. We're at 55 overall. I feel like you have to get some bonuses as a closer because they feel tough. Right-handers got me beat with some 100. Our averages against any batter is we're just destroying them, but you know. It'd be great if I'd be back in my starting spot, but now you throw me in this? Oh, God. Can I be a starter again? Oh, my God. My pitching clutch isn't as high as it should be.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you know what? You'd like to see that.
One pitch, and that everything went to hell.
There's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after.
Double play.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with
nope, he's too fast. He is too fast.
They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
God, I hope we're coming up as done being a closer soon. As fun as this is, I want to be back to being a starter. Oh, God, the frame rate. And no, I'm still shitty as a closer. Why am I walking? I'm not even touching the analog stick. Well, luckily we have some points to give up, but thanks. I didn't want to be in this situation.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through. It picks up an RBI, hard hit, and a well-deserved run batted in.
There we go. Struck him out, and the ball game is over. Get me out of here. Can I be a starter, please? Again? My 7th save. I'm 6 for 7 on saves. Again, not a blown save. They just took me out before I could actually finish the save. Because I fucked up. I gave up a 2-run homer, and they're like, nah, get him out. But I still have a point. I can save it. Again, I just like their thinking. You're the most dominant starting AA pitcher, but, you know, here you go. Be a closer for a couple games.
After a brief trial,
we're going to get you back to your primary position. Your versatility is a plus, though, and we will call when necessary. I'm happy to be switching back, sir. I'd like to know where you want to play. Do you want to talk to Coach about how to streamline your development direction? Yeah, I could use some guidance, I guess. What does this mean?
A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
What the fuck is good? The more players' skill set is a fit given position, the higher you'll be valued. Which position do you want to talk about? Wait a minute. I'm fine. Never. Is this where I can switch if I wanted to be something else? Because I just want to be a pitcher. I don't want to. Never mind. I feel like it'd be really weird.
This developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher.
They really come out of nowhere to emerge as a noticeable prospect of this organization. There's a lot of conversation happening with me. I've been working hard.
Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched.
Thank you.
And by other
Am I back to being a
organizations
starter?
as well as their own.
Yes. I didn't know what that.
Evaluation of
Okay.
minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well.
Tony, this is John Kent, 989 Sports Management. We're big fans of your potential. We'd like to help achieve your goals. Perhaps you can give your pitch to my advisor. How can you do that?
From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of
boy.
MLB superstars will eventually emerge.
Your team, when it demand a contract negotiation, will see if it. I'd like to talk to my advisor about it.
Determining which
Your high school coach has been advising you, right? We actually spoke briefly just before we drafted. Would it be okay if I give him a call tomorrow? A good idea, though. I'll talk it over with him.
And getting in on the ground floor is smart.
All right. We're getting somewhere. I had no idea what that conversation was that I could have had with that guy. I feel like that was either like working on my secondary position, which would really be odd to be a pitcher and an outfielder or infielder. But I think that's just if I wanted to switch, but I don't know. I'd rather not switch. Me and my own teammate are battling for strikeout leaders. A lot just happened in that, like, 6-minute span.
Minor League Baseball is live.
I had like 8 talks with people.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup.
But we're back as a starter.
Dog Tony gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculous.
I mean, that starter also probably jumped in strikeouts on me because I stopped being a starter.
Home 9 as they take the field here today.
Hey, at least we're back in our position. Now it'll probably fuck up everything.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah,
There we go. That's how we start back off.
Clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to
Right on the
walk
corner,
through it a
too.
little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
So we got him swinging. Sam.
Oh, I couldn't get the inside.
Tired to lead off
78
the ballgame.
degrees.
Thomas Ladd.
A warm
comes
day
up with
today.
One away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up
Good
on the
throw.
backhand.
Got him.
And that's the second out.
Wasn't a guarantee. That guy was fast. Almost 80 speed.
Into the box now, Bryce Hania. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I think it's easy to be a knuckleball guy as well because you literally just throw like one pitch. Oh, missed it.
Up the middle.
Oh, he got it though.
Ranging up the middle.
Oh,
And,
pulled him off the bag.
First baseman off the bag.
It was a good
He'll
attempt,
reach it
though.
first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first
Man, if I
is
would have caught that.
especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Now he
Yeah, how
bounces
dare
a
you make me have to
knuckleball
pitch
up the
more.
plate for a ball.
How dare you?
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got?
Oh, and he got him on the top corner.
That'll do it. The inning is over. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him.
How dare you try to hurt me?
Pablo
My
Torres
team's against me.
comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
And then I thought I gave one up. Like, how dare you hurt me, home run? Shit. Never mind, I hurt myself.
Start the second, 1 away. Into the box, David Delgadio.
I'm glad everyone so far has had a name. That was my gripe with last year, was after a while you'd just be number 16. I'm like, son of a bitch, just give him a name.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
I mean, it probably happens like way later on as people are created,
These
but
are the
still.
at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with
There
that
you
hand and
go.
work the
I mean,
count.
I wanted
Now
that
you
lower,
find
but that
yourself
works.
down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on
the
the
ball
breaking
low.
ball. David Delgadio is king for route number 2 in the inning.
Foul ball.
Here's the 0-1.
Not where that should have went, but it was okay.
Up with it, and he'll step
Didn't
on the
hurt
bag
us.
himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half.
Hey, it's me.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Big Dog Tony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oh, well, at least it's not a sacrifice because it's 2 outs. Hold on. I didn't do my... There we go. Now I'm ready. Be a big fucking dick about it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I didn't actually want to swing, but I don't care. I have no discipline. Let's be honest. This is why I'm not a fielder. One day I will make a fielder, and it's going to be miserable at trying to hit.
Behind 0-2 now.
I mean, who knows? I have a 200 average as a pitcher. I might just barely make it as a fielder. I wish I could just have nothing but power as a pitcher. My body mass, the way my guy looks, I look like I'd pull some home runs.
On 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. The pitch.
I also look like I'd throw in the upper 90s if you're giving me the chance.
Right over the middle of the plate.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, national, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
But it wasn't a heater, though. That was a knuckleball.
Now a swing and a ball.
It wasn't anywhere. That wasn't any heat at all. I threw a fucking ice ball at him.
Hit down the third base
That
line.
he should have crushed.
This'll wind up
That was
foul.
not where that curve should have gone at all.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2.
Now we throw him off with back-to-back fastballs.
Swung on and missed, strike
I
3.
never do that much.
Stepping into the box, Chris Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
God. Ow.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now.
It's like, yeah, throw it like that. That's good. You got your fastball on point.
You can
Ooh,
tell he wanted to
jammed
hold
him
on,
up, but
he swings
hey, don't worry. You're like me out there,
anyway,
pitcher.
and
Just
comes out
you
number
have
2.
no discipline. It's okay.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back
Oh,
after striking out
God.
last time up. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty.
I mean, I understand it's hard to call balls and strikes and harder with a knuckleball, but
That's right
Christ,
there,
what
and
can I
we're
do?
even at 1. And that
All right,
one
thank
right
you.
down
What, called
Main
that a ball
Street.
too?
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
There you go.
Great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order.
There you go.
Now with the
When
plate,
Click gets
Thomas
heted up,
Ladd.
it's
He
dangerous.
got on top of one and was
When
rolled
confidence
out
is at an
to
all-time
left.
high, we
Hit
give
high
up
and
a
deep
home
out
run.
to straightaway left. Chavez
That was not where that...
racing
Oh, no, I
back.
didn't. Okay.
On the
I thought I
winning
did.
track, he makes
That
the
ball went
catch.
way too high. And with it being a day
Ready
game,
now,
that ball will carry out of here.
One out, nobody on.
Oh, hope
Krause
I
him
can
a
get him
bit
to try
with
to
the
jam at that
there, and it's
fastball.
to 1-1. Hit to short.
Got it. Don't throw him off the bag.
On to
Ooh.
first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. At
All
the
right.
plate, Andreas Armas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is hit high in the air out toward left
Is that
center.
gone? I can't even see the fucking ball thing.
It's
There it is.
down for an extra
Usually I
base
would see
hit
where
as
it's gonna
they had
land.
their first hit of the contest.
Good hit, though.
Armas takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe. and
Oh, my
away.
God, he was safe.
Square at 1 apiece.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them.
That's a
And
really deep
inside
part of the
marker on
fucking
that
park,
hit,
though, too.
there's
So
simply no
it was the
excuse
best,
for that. And
the
everyone in
best
ball
spot to
club
hit it.
knows We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
I mean, it probably would have helped
His
if he
first
threw it to the
at-bat,
cutoff
so
man. It
making 0 for 1
might have
so
worked.
far.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row.
I feel like I've
Typically,
given up.
those are some
What?
of
That
the
was like
most
the second
aggressive
inside the
batters in
park
lineup.
I've given up.
Swung on, and he went
Fuck him out.
fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on.
It's me.
So
Another situation where it's somebody on with 2 outs.
Tony.
Big dog, Tony. Come on, big dog.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Just get it
So
somewhere.
2 runs
Could have
on a
scored.
hit, no errors and a man left.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Well, he's at first. No shit. There's no one on. And it hit me in the back. Or my arm. It looked like it hit me square in the back.
And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
How am I feeling? Am I okay? It looks like I'm fine. They didn't give a shit.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Rodney.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I'll take a slide step with a knuckleball matters.
The 0-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw.
Pitched out. Got him.
And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch
Come
out.
on, he's super fast. Why not try a pitch out? I rarely ever pitch out, so it's like, why not?
The 1-2
That
pitch.
asshole hit me in the arm, apparently. I thought it hit me square in the back. I mean, look at my fucking body. I'm not hard to hit.
Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul.
They are
so
fouling
he
off
stays
a lot.
alive with 2 strikes.
There you go. Getting a lot of people now with that curveball.
And he makes the throw to first. Rodney is retired. 2 down now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well done.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound.
Well,
right
all you have to do is throw knuckles and just hope for the best.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the
I feel like that's how I'd throw nowadays. Just throw it right into the ground.
In once again, Chris Rojas.
All right, we got a point.
In the 6th for a lineup that
Oh.
really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very
And
many
one
hard
inside the
hit
park
balls
home
either.
run. That
We'll
was
see if
it.
They can start making some adjustments.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The pitcher doesn't know what to do.
1-2.
Give him a couple fastballs, but you can hit the knuckleball.
Gucci is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Sam Ozuna, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
I was going to say, if he strikes out, he's having a real rough day out there.
Moving in, he makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Thomas Ladd. He flew out in his last at.
Oh, Jesus. He was waiting on it.
Slicing foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This one's down to 3rd. Castro.
Getting a lot of contact things, which is fine. Like I said, I don't want to strike a ton out, so my pitch count is somewhat decent when I get into later innings.
Digging in to try it again. Bryce Pena. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Oh,
Only
Jesus.
down by 1. All they
Well,
need
he
to
was
do is
late
get
on
this
it.
leadoff
He
guy in.
was.
They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line to the right side.
Oh, and he got it. I thought he got that hit. That was good.
Positioning for the first out.
Good job.
Digging in and looking for more. Andreas Armas checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. Looks really solid to me.
A little roller.
I'm going. God, the camera. I was nervous that it was going to make me turn around.
Ready for another shot now. Pablo Torres. It's been an 0 for 2.
This curveball has been almost like a sinker in the sense. Like, it just, since it goes down, they hit it right into the ground or they just miss. As long as I don't leave it up. If I leave it up, then fucking home run written all over it.
Good downward movement fooled him.
Coach is probably like, what the fuck? You don't swing 2-0. Come on now.
This late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball.
Oof.
He's done a nice job.
Count remains 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hurley comes
And
up.
we got it.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
There we go.
Ryan Ramiro is up on.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here. Coming through.
That's
with a
me.
big win at
I
home.
did it.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Mississippi Braves used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Big Dog Tony earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed.
Gave up 2 hits, but of course inside the park homer, but 8 strikeouts. We had a pretty good low pitch count through all that too. It wasn't terribly high. We kept getting, like, we mixed strikeouts with just regular outs. So it all worked out in the end. I had a 58 overall. Even though our adjusted overall is like 64.
This prospect is
I spoke to John Kett at 989 Sports Management. He had a good pitch, and in fact, I do think the time is coming when you'll need a representative that I can offer. We know about this guy and his company.
However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate...
99 Sports is a reputable firm, and the fact that John reached out to you personally tells us something about what he thinks about you and your potential. What do you think, Coach? You know I wouldn't mess around with your future, Tony. I've vetted this company, and I think you're a great fit for it, if you feel you're ready. Let's do it. Thanks for taking me this far, Coach. I might as well.
Must leave the nest.
I'll tell him you're in. It's such a pleasure helping bring you along at this point, Tony. I can't wait to see what you're doing, where you're going to do in this game. Jesus, I can't read. The knuckle velocity cap. That doesn't really need to be a thing, though. Help me help you. I mean, everything else is fine, but I really don't need my... I mean, the knuckleball can be thrown a little harder. Fastball break. Up to control of my thing. Let's work on the control of my curve.
This manager is hoping...
Our pitcher staff has a register to make Ks as most teams are in the league. Let's take it up. Oh, boy. I feel like we're doing all right, Coach. However you decide to go with us, we think the sky's the limit for you. Now tell us how you're feeling about the situation with the Braves organization. Could be better, I guess. It's my job to help where you want to. Tell me anything that isn't ideal. Anytime we can look for we might change.
That he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips.
I just never saw myself with the Braves. You know, I just don't feel like I'm fit for the Braves.
The measure of a good agent is how well he can...
We have no leverage right now, but things could happen with choices down the road. I just don't feel like I'm a Brave, to be honest. I mean, it's my first year, and I'm like, I don't really want to be on this team. 4-0, 7 saves, yeah. I was a closer. I don't care. This was exactly what happened with the White Sox. I was like, I don't really feel fit for this team. And I think I stayed the entire fucking time I played, because I never played through enough games to actually ever hit the free agency.
The Stars have... Now at the plate, Derek Rodriguez.
Oh, good. We're up 2-0.
In the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
To first.
He's got it.
Right there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff
Light on my
man
butt.
is gone here to start the home first.
Good
He's
holiday.
ready. Here's the first
Holland.
offering.
Center fielder.
There's a strike.
Sid Holland.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, got him
Started that
fishing
swing
for
a
that.
bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes
Right
the
back to the
0-2
slow
pitch.
stuff.
Fouled
Right
off.
down the middle, too.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
I don't know how I feel. I still think I like the system. How it, like, I think I like it where instead of points, it's just you keep improving on it. You know, and then training each day, or like each off time you get. There we go.
Swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Like a bowling ball. It's like, what?
Stepping in,
This
Greg
guy,
Metz.
Metz.
He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
To be honest, I actually don't mind being in the National League. I fear a lot more American League hitters as well. That'd be dangerous, and I already dealt with a lot of them. But at the same time, I actually don't mind batting every occasion or just bunting.
To his right, Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around.
It's me. This batting average wouldn't even exist in majors or probably AAA.
Tony, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they
Some
can
plate
moving
discipline.
into the later innings.
Something I don't really have a lot of in real life.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
It's something that comes with time and practice. Something I don't do.
Right there, threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Gotta make him throw some pitches out here, man.
Now a flare out toward
Is it
right
enough?
center.
Oh, he got it.
Forward.
Damn it.
He slides
Not a
and
bad at bat
lays it
though.
in.
Game,
Nice
you know.
play there.
I tried to wait for my pitch.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robbie Francis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. 1 ball.
I don't know if I'll
strike
change my
to count.
appearance as much as I did. If anything, it might be my hair or the beard like I was doing, but I probably won't change that much with my character. I'm kind of satisfied with where he is now. The first one, or the last time we played, I was always changing him because I was just never happy with any of the stuff. But now I like the way I've made him so far.
Is a swing and a miss. That's strike
That
3.
control in the bullpen worked.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their
Start off
zone
with a
of
curve,
attack.
throw 'em
And
for a
when they're
loop.
in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes
I
a
should
lot
look. I
easier.
really gotta see, and that's not where I wanted that. I gotta see how fast somebody can actually throw a knuckleball, because I don't want to make it unrealistic where I just break the cap to being too fast. I think I've seen someone throw it in like 70s, and that's about as hard as it can be thrown. I don't really think it should go any higher than 70.
Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
That's why I'm kind of satisfied where the velocity is right now, but I know in the major league level I might be fucked.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing
Fastball's
here
in a
this
velocity spot where I'm happy with.
half. Leading off the inning, Henry Ortega, as they'll look to get something going here.
I
And
said
even this
control
game
and
up,
break is all I
0-1
really
the
care
count.
about. That's all I'm about. That's the guy that robbed me on my hit. Hit him in the legs. Break his shins.
Swung on in the dirt for
In the dirt, but
third
can we
strike.
recover it?
Ortiz
Yes.
finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Ortega is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
Like, just imagine if I went velocity and then it was a knuckleball and just throwing like straight 80, 90 mile per hour pitches.
I think
with
take
the
that one,
knuckleball,
too.
it'd be
It's 0-2
stupid.
now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Trying to be different here. Trying to
Hey, I don't mind you throwing
to
a
switch it up.
fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit
Yeah,
too much.
too much. I want more corner to jam him.
The next 1-2 pitch.
And then he just stares at it.
So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
Oh God, I didn't actually mean for the curve. Oh well, that works. I guess you got a piece of it. I didn't mean to throw the curve down like that to the pitcher.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That was a fuck up.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2.
All right, he stares at it too.
Strike 3.
Some of them just don't even care. They just don't know what to do. But then again, the way it moves, you might think it's out of the plate.
Digging in for his second at-bat. Big
It's
dog
me.
Tony. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
In this situation,
Actually, I
right
hit
here,
R2 and I don't have any
my pitcher from
thing for it.
himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3-0 to him now.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. And
Oh, I drew a walk.
Ball 4.
Look
and it's
at
a
that.
4-pitch walk to the pitcher.
He's
leading off the
pissed.
inning. Wow.
Oh.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to...
Digging in the switch
They were
hitter.
mad. Now we're up 6-0.
He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do?
I
to
drew a
claw back
walk. I
into
probably would
this
never be
thing?
able to do that as a fielder unless they like
think they just
intentionally
need to
walk
start
me
to
or
get some base
shit
runners.
throw everywhere.
To
That's
be
obvious.
patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fastball
Got him.
swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sid Holland. He'll look to bounce back
Ooh.
after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short.
Ooh,
Very
got him.
quickly there, they're two
It's
gone
kinda
to
quick.
start the inning.
6-0.
Ready for another chance.
Still, we're
Greg
doing good. I
missed.
like that.
He got on top of one and was a ground
Jesus.
out victim last time.
Lost all control of that.
One to start the at bat. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Literally writing "hit me" in marker on my
Bases are
ball
empty
and
here
throwing
with
it
2
at
men
him.
out. Popped him up.
Opted way up there.
Ortiz shading to his right.
Put tape on the ball and he hit it, went upwards and then broke it
Can't
off.
start any better than this.
Blew up
He
behind
set
him.
down the first.
Hey, that's me. I walked.
Ready once again. Big dog Tony.
Look at that. Those were some borderline pitches too, and they were all fastballs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded.
I thought he was
Close
safe
play
for a
at second,
moment.
but the
I was
throw
like,
does
oh.
beat him and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter. Robbie Francis comes into this at bat 0 for 1
Oh,
in the
well, his
ballgame.
glove was real low, so I
And
can
a
understand how
knuckleball to
the umpire
Logan
could have saw that as a ball,
And a
even though
strike
his
to
glove
even
always
the
looks
count.
low.
1-1. The 1-1. Waves
Ooh.
and misses for strike number 2.
Talk
Couple
about
knuckles
having
and then
to
a
hit 2
fastball.
different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Cannot hit the corners.
Making him work here as the knuckleball misses to run the count full. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it
It's
again.
all the way over there. And there's the first walk of the season and the perfect game. Oh well, I don't care. If this was Major Leagues, I might be a little more upset at a perfect game blown, but we're in fucking AA. AAA, maybe a little more cared, but again, not my goal.
That call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking.
Hey,
the
one
last
walk
guy.
of the season
We
so
all
far
know
after,
players
like,
don't
what,
give you much on the
how many
corners
games?
if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and 2
right.
strikes now.
Popped that way up.
Foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now to the plate, Alejandro Valenzuela. And he gets
Got that
ahead
call.
0-1. Valenzuela, an Ohio native, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading.
Wonder how I'm
player in
doing,
the league
though.
in catcher.
Didn't I get like called up
Patty,
right
not
before I even
surprised
got
this
to
guy's
the
on top of
fucking
the All-Star game
All-Star
going. We have
game
to
for
take a step
AA?
back.
Not the.
This is being voted
So,
on by the
I don't
fans,
know.
so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
By his fans.
I'm set with the 0-1.
He's surprised he has
And he
fans.
swings and misses
Now,
at it.
people really like double.
Hey, this
Like people who are
offense needs
really
to
into
check
baseball
themselves right now.
have a lot.
They
Like
have to find
enjoy
a
both
way
any of the organizations
Well,
of
the left
AAA,
fielder's on
AA,
it,
and all that.
retires the side.
I don't really watch much minor league
Standing
baseball,
in,
but I've seen
Rafael
some.
Ramirez. He
Some
got
people are
called
really
out
into
on
it, but then
strikes
again,
on
it's
the
also a
left
lot of
side.
people too that are family that'll go and watch.
Right down the middle for a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vasquez has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Right, so far so good.
Pedro Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18,
In there for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
As I throw a fastball in, not in after he says that. But then again, my player wouldn't have heard that. He would just know off the stats possibly if you pay attention. But there's so many players you'd have to face that I don't know if you're really focusing on everybody. That's what I wonder, if there's pitchers that actually care about that. I mean, I guess you would look at the stats beforehand as like scouting, like before you're about to pitch, of what team you're about to go against. And then at the time, I don't think you're really thinking. I think you're just thinking of what they're good at hitting, inside, outside, where you're trying to leave the ball.
Is swinging a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Yeah, well, lefties and righties together are not hitting that great against me.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Count still
Do a curve, a knuckle, curves, knuckle, and I was like, well, let's try a fastball.
He'll try again, 1-2. Still 1-2.
Oh, they gotta start raising my pitch count a bit.
Out there, the seventh pitch coming up. Hot shot down
right
the line.
through him. There we go.
For extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter.
Well, the perfect game was shit on by a walk, but that's fine. And then we finally gave up a hit.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the sixth inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock.
Surprised he didn't go for that.
The baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike two.
Oh, man. Couldn't get the corner.
2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch
Jesus.
right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Got him.
He struck him out. His seventh of the ball
7
game.
strikeouts. About average. Oh, my God. I'm still in? Why? Why in this situation?
Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long.
I don't know if I'm supposed to bunt. It's 7-0. It seems like a dick thing to bunt and try to get more people on. There, you're playing in on me. Am I gonna get an RBI? Nope. Couldn't get an RBI, but hell, I got a single, keeping that average.
Everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
And now we're winning 12-0.
His last at bat didn't go his way as he knocked out in foul.
They're not giving me any favors out here.
No strikes to count.
Not like that one perfect game we were getting close to having.
In there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Oh, Jesus.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Didn't get to it.
This is
God.
And no
Crushed that curve. That curve got way too much.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning.
Thank God, take me out.
Any team's
We've noticed that my stats aren't so great in these later parts, so I don't get why we keep trying. But hey, 6 innings, 2 hits, and only a run. Not terrible. Yikes. Rate discipline go up? Are we getting any better at our contact? No. We're never good.